up, what up, what up, what up, guys? It's your girl, Robert Butterfly. How you guys doing? How you guys feeling? Who all in the building? What's up? What's popping? I hope everybody enjoyed their day today. I hope everybody feeling good, looking good, as lovely as the energy is feeling. I'm just saying. I hope you guys are. You get what I'm saying? I hope you guys are reciprocating here. Okay. How y'all doing? What's up? I'm gonna wait for a couple of us to get in because I got a message. I have a download. I have tea from my lovely big bees. Okay. Say hello when you guys check in. Say hello. I got the back door open. Y'all let me know if it gets too loud back there. It's a little windy outside from the storm. Hello, what's up? What's popping? Gang. 1 star. Hey, big baby, how you doing? Lala, Empress, North Carolina. Hello. Michelle, hello. Now, I have a message for you guys that God really wanted me to share with you guys, okay? I had to get right on it. I couldn't sleep on it. I couldn't wait another minute. I said, let me get right to it, God. Be obedient, okay? And we're going to get into the cards. It's not going to be, y'all already know I'm long-winded, so I'm going to try to keep it to a short note for you guys, but I have to give it to you because God wanted me to let you guys know the aftermath of healing, okay? And he told me that to tell you guys that a lot of people talk about, the healing journey, or a lot of people talk about, oh, I'm healed, I'm this, I'm that, and what it took to heal. But nobody really talks about the real aftermath of healing, okay? And one thing that God wanted me to let you guys know is that you are not lazy. You're not a procrastinator. There's nothing wrong with you. You're not a failure. Your timing is coming. He wants you guys to know that a lot of this comes because you are a soldier. You are a chosen, right? That it all comes in divine time. And when you do have a real calling on your name, that you do feel lazy because you're doing. He has you sitting in the perfect time, and you're going to arrive at the perfect arrival, okay? And perfect destination. I hope that makes sense for you guys. But what he wanted me to tell you is that a lot of people don't talk about depression, okay? And depression is a real thing, and it leads to a lot of different things. Most people just say depression leads to, unliving yourself, right? But depression is really a buildup, and sometimes you got people that are chosen that no matter what you go through, you will never do that. You'll allow God to take you home before you ever go through that. But life can beat you down. You know what I'm saying? You could smile, you could walk around, you could feel happy, you could feel good, but life has beaten you down, and that's for a lot of you guys that haven't spoken. Thank you guys for the super chat. I appreciate that. You haven't spoken about what you have been through. So what God was telling me to tell you guys, especially when I was going to read the cards, but I couldn't put it in the title, right? Talk them to death. Talk them to sleep. Because a lot of these people that think they woke, they really need a rest. Okay, they really need to sit down, lay down, and understand what time it is and what's going on. Okay, because when you have really been through things and you are honestly healed from it, you're able to talk about it, and you don't crumble anymore. It doesn't cause you strife. It doesn't cause you fear. It doesn't cause you trauma. But you're able to talk about it and help somebody else heal. So God is telling me to tell you guys that's how you know when you have really healed, because you can talk to somebody else. You're bold about it. You're open about it. You're not afraid to tell your testimony or your story. And that's what's going to be pulling a lot of you guys out of this next rainstorm. That's what's going to be putting a lot of you guys into this next shelter. Okay, Virgo? So it's important. That word shelter, God is telling me to tell you that it is very important. Shelter. Your shelter. Your shepherd, your shelter. Okay, Virgo? And we'll get back to that if I get a bigger message on it, but this is what I'm getting as for right now, okay? Now, the next part that he was giving me is to tell you guys is that a lot of people will say, okay, I'm on my healing journey, right? But if you're still in the healing journey, that means you're not ready for a lot of things. You're not ready for what God has given you, Virgo. And a lot of you guys, you are ready for something new. You have healed, but you're not in the right shelter. You're not in the right place around the right people. So God might have to take you out during that rainstorm. God might have to get you out. You get what I'm saying? Get your car stuck in the mud so that you can find the right person. It's so many different ways for me to look at this, but God is telling me what he is about to do in your life is really, it's nothing short of a miracle. It's even beyond that, right, Virgo? Because a lot of you guys, you don't see the greatness in yourself, and a lot of people that are predators, they use that against you, okay, Virgo? And it's not that you don't see the greatness in yourself. A lot of you guys, you're so humble, okay? You don't, even though you know you're going to be big, even though you know you're a helping hand, even though you know you have a pure heart, it's like, you could go around and tell everybody, I got a pure heart, I'm the best part, I'm this, I'm always dealing with the wolves, I'm always going through this. And there are certain predators out there in the world, they listen for those things, they're looking for those things, and they have the intention to, even if they not, trying to do it, they hear those certain type of things and their ears go up. This is something we've talked about, numerous times before, okay, Virgo? But I'm just saying that God is saying that he's getting you out of the room and environment with predators, and it's really going to be up to you guys to be able to separate what you have been through and understand that I am healed, but I'm around healers. If you deny the help, then Virgo, you're going to have to deal with the wound once again, okay? So that's what he wanted me to tell you. Don't be afraid of saying, hey, I'm depressed. Hey, I'm tired. Hey, I can't continue going down this route anymore. Don't be afraid to go through certain consequences or certain things in your life or different paths in your life to get out of a situation that no longer really serves purpose or makes you happy. If you can't tell a person everything that you have been through, they're probably not the person for you. Because what God is also telling me to tell you is that if I'm really for you, I want to know everything about you. If I'm really for you, you can tell me the same story 100 times. 100 times, and I'm going to listen. But my goal ultimately will be that maybe we can start creating another story. See, I can't expect you to change the story, but I'm keeping you in the same environment. So when God sends you something better here, when they change the shelter, this person wants to get you out of your environment, you're going to have to say yes, Virgo. You're going to have to be on that go mode to be able to, you know what I'm saying, see what it is, see what's different. Because I feel like, Virg, the people that you have been around, they don't want to hear what you have to say because it makes them comfortable while you living life on edge. But when God gets you to this new place, it's a shelter place where you can talk about it. We can listen. But Virgo, why you talking about it? I'm going to go ahead and book us tickets over here so I can take you over there. And Virgo, we going to go over here to Italy and you going to taste this new wine and now tell me what you talk about. Oh, Virgo, have you ever been over here to Dubai? Have you ever been? People getting you out of your comfort zone. And I'm not even trying to be on no big-headed, goat-headed stuff. But Virgo, it's time for you guys to start understanding that you are the GOAT. Thank you guys for the super chat. I appreciate that. Okay. It's time for you guys to start understanding you are the GOAT. So you need to start really surrounding yourself with GOAT individuals. Okay, more like-minded individuals, people that are more like you. Even if you at the bottom and you might not have the clothes or whatever, it's the mind that you carry, because those people will come around you and accept you and want to see you, shine and grind. A lot of you guys have been through what you went through so that you don't get around these people in those rooms. And the first person that try to sell you a trick, that try to sell you a tip, that try to buy you, you fall for. You understand. Now you're a little more cautious, you're a little more skeptical, but you've been through enough to still say yes and keep it going. So the environment for you, the shelter is changing. And that's a good thing for some of you guys. Okay, Virgo? But God just wants you to know that, yes, when you have healed, when you have been through, not healed, anytime that you have a wound, Virgo, if I came over here and just cut your arm off, if a shark just came over here and bit your arm off right now, even if I live to see another day, there's a story behind this. You mean to tell me don't tell nobody? You mean to tell me to pretend this never happened? Oh yeah, I'm so healed, I'm so happy. No, there's a process in healing. Thank you guys for the super chat. I appreciate that. There is a process to healing, and there's a story to it, and you have to be proud of it. If not, you sit around and you don't want to show nobody what you've been through. If not, you sit around and you gonna let the news win off of what you done been through. But God is saying, thank God you still here to broadcast it yourself, to talk about it. People don't see the next day to talk about it, so talk them to death. Talk them till they go to sleep. Talk them till they listen. It don't matter, because anybody who wants to tune in, they will listen. And that's the same thing for you, Virgo. Never stop talking. Never stop telling your story. Never stop living in your testimony. Never stop chasing your dreams. I'm telling you, Virgo, it is about to pay off for a lot of you guys. This is something you've been doing ever since you were young. You didn't need social media. You didn't need videos. You didn't need superstars. You didn't need celebrities. Man, you've been having this faith in yourself ever since you were a kid, and this dream ever since you were a kid. And this is not Rod selling you no story. This is just what God told me to tell y'all, that it is time. I normally don't even start my videos off this way, but I was so inclined. I was so, go ahead and do it. Go ahead and say it. Release it, because somebody needs to understand and needs to know that it's not going in vain. You are recognized, okay? You got to stop looking for people around you to recognize you, okay? They see who you are, but they don't want you to be any bigger, because they already know what time it is. A lot of you guys, it's about who you see yourself as. If you don't see yourself as the star, it's not about somebody making you feel like the star. You got to see that in any shape or form. A lot of people don't like Sexy Red, but one thing about it is that Sexy Red is living in her true authentic form and who she is. She thinks she a star, and she ain't got to change it up for nobody to be a star. You could be a star whether you from the hood. You could be a star if you from the suburbs. You could be a star if you play video games. You could be a star being a doctor. What is called on you is called on you. I'm not trying to make this about anybody or anything. I'm just saying, a lot of times people be thinking that there's a certain route to be able to get to a certain place. God moves you how he want to move you, and he protects you from certain things, and when the time is right, you're going to get what you're supposed to have. Some people have to realize you're not living through your own dream. You living throughout somebody else's, and that's why you get it seems so fun. But when you have been through things, and when you really fighting after what you have been called here to be, ain't nothing fun about it. There's times you're going to feel depressed. There's times you're going to feel depleted, betrayed. There's times you're going to question God, is this real? But you keep your faith, and God sees that, and therefore you will be rewarded. A lot of people fall short every single day, but Virgo, a lot of you guys have kept strong, and I'm telling you, it ain't for the weak. It hasn't been. Yes, you've been thrown out to the lion's den, but imagine becoming king of the jungle. They threw you to the lion's den, and you became king of the jungle. You attract predators, but you change predators into humble men. So I'm just telling you, Virgo, yeah, you're right. When you come home, you could be depressed. You could be depleted. In my hometown, make memories afresh. In my hometown. Y'all know what she say on that song. Don't get caught up on the singing. Y'all know what I'm talking about. Hometown Glory by Adele. Virgo, that's kind of what I'm picking up. Okay, after you have healed, in order for let me tell y'all something about real soldiers and real warriors, and we'll bring it down to the physical level. Okay, we'll pay homage to the veterans and any soldier out here fighting for America, because that's my hometown, right? When them folks come home, especially the ones that have did many tours, when they come home, are they coming home? Do they come back home the same? If they come home wounded, do they come back home the same? Sometimes they have choices, like they never go back home. They don't have nothing to go back home to. Some of them, the ones that just keep on deploying, they don't have nothing to go back home to, right? That's their job. That's the mission. Everybody else don't understand it. But here they are. We're going back again. And when they finally stop, and when they finally quit, it really, like, they stay busy during the day. They can train a couple of other soldiers. They get their stamps, and they get their, rewards and their badges and medals of honor. And they just keep it going, and keep it training. But when they get home, that's when it really hits them. But they're able to keep getting up and doing it again, right? But do they ever come back home the same? And when they do come back home, it's a wounded warrior. It's a wounded warrior. A lot of the things that you do and you say, Virgo, it go over people's head. And this is one of the biggest reasons that I will not give up on Virgo. Wholeheartedly, this ain't got nothing to do with likes, views, nothing. I ain't giving up or changing myself for nobody. I'm not giving y'all up. I'm not giving up on y'all, changing it up for y'all. I don't care if I gotta try it 100 different times. If we gotta fail 100 different times together, Virgo, I promise you I'm gonna keep standing and keep fighting with y'all, because one thing about it, I understand y'all heart. And you got to understand that it was a long time, a very long time, I always felt like I didn't resonate with Virgo. I really didn't. I was like, I ain't no goddamn Virgo. But when God took me through life, it made sense real quick. Y'all think life just start kicking in on the ride when y'all seen me up on here? Life been kicking on ride. That's why I came in on it on some ride butterfly. Okay? Because I'm with the rah, but I'm also, there's another side to me that have an understanding and have sense. You get what I'm saying, you guys? I keep saying that. You get what I'm saying? But you better get what I'm saying. My granny grand loved to say that to me. I just thought about that. Thank you, thank you. Shout out to the Johnsons, Sierra, my goodies, my goodies, my goodies. Dun, 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 dun. No, I'm just playing. Sierra Johnson, shout out. Thank you for the super chat. Everybody that's been sending the super chats, I appreciate that. Okay. But yeah, you know, the wounded warrior. So nobody talks about that. When the wounded warrior comes home, sometimes the wounded warrior may be depressed for a little bit. The wounded warrior may be depleted for a little bit. Okay, but that's the part of healing, because you came back home. Okay, and if I could do it again, if I'm able to still function and talk to my family, if I'm not clicked out, if I can't act like a normal human being, then look, that it don't count. Okay, but those that still can function with their family, still can keep their groove going, even though I'm messed up, man, here I still stand. People got to give that credit. And yeah, you got to give it love. It ain't for everybody, but don't mean that it ain't for nobody. I'm not the type of person that's going to sit around and tell you, oh yeah, that person going through this, you better not talk to them, they got PTSD. You never know who God brings into your life and for what reason. But at the end of the day, a lot of us walk around thinking that we're healing and going through a journey, and we keep being in relationship to relationship, job to job, going through the same thing with a different person and a different face and a different skin, but we saying that we know something and we learn something because we're private about what we've been through. We private about our own flaws and faults, but we can pick out somebody else's. So this is why God said it's not going to be no more of that. Be proud of who you are. It don't matter how low you go. Be bold about it. Talk about it. Release it. Let it out. If they don't understand you, they're not for you. Okay? So I wanted to get into that message for you guys, because it's important for a lot of you guys to know ain't nobody overlooking you. Ain't nobody ignoring you. Nobody. Okay? Nobody at all, especially not God. Okay? He said, I'm a survivor. I'm not gonna give up. I'm gonna work harder. I'm gonna keep, I'm a survivor. Yeah, back to black. I was getting those lyrics for you guys. And that, oh, thank you, God. I knew it was one last thing. Thank you, Lord. Thank you, Lord. Thank you, Lord. The biggest message that I have for you guys before we get into the cards, okay? Thank you. Because the cards really don't mean nothing if you understand the jip jap. I know a lot of people think I talk too much, but if you listen to what I say, man, it's something there every single time, okay? God told me that somebody here, you're about to reincarnate. You already alive. This ain't a child being reborn. Okay, this is your soul being reborn, and once it's reborn, you reincarnate in Amy Winehouse. Okay, and what she told me to tell you is, baby, don't fuck it up for her. No lie. Don't do it how she did it. Okay, don't trust blindly. You gotta be a bitch. You gotta be mean. You gotta put you first. You gotta be a little selfish. You gotta get out there. You gotta speak it. You gotta be bold. You don't have to change up nothing, because you are the talent. You are the voice. You are the person. You are the king. You are the queen. You are the star. You are the one that God has chosen for this position. So baby, she's saying come on with it, because she with it. She here. You about to start. Some of y'all, you might all of a sudden just wake up and be sounding like Amy Winehouse. And if I'm talking to you, send a video or two, because Rob would definitely put it all over the internet. I'm not playing. Now don't get the over here joking and lying to yourself, child, because the voice gonna sound real familiar. And it's sad, because I ain't gonna even lie. Like what Amy was telling me, I don't even, I gotta put my smile on to say it, but this is a real reading. So y'all remember when that song, let me, before I even do that, I want to verify and make sure my truth is the truth. Okay. Because a lot of people be saying stuff and they don't even go verify, y'all. They don't even go look. They just run downtown with it. This gonna fuck me up if I'm right, y'all. I ain't even gonna lie. Okay. If this girl died in 2007, hold on. Oh, 2011. She got married in 2007, died 2011. So make a long story short, either way it go, because the movie came out in 2008 and it still kind of make the same thing. But I was just wondering, has she passed? She didn't, because they still had her making this music up until that point, right? I'm talking about Amy Winehouse. And you guys remember the movie Cadillac Records with Beyonce? So of course I can't play no music here on YouTube, but if you go listen to some of Amy's soundtracks when she was really messed up right at the end, it's one little song that she have, and it almost, if you hear it, you got to be able to understand music to hear it. It's in the beat, you'll hear it, and there's a part where she's singing this song live, and you can almost damn near hear the Beyonce in her. I kept thinking, is Beyonce in the song? But she wasn't. She wasn't at all. I don't know, but I'm just hearing the downfall, okay? The aftermath of healing, okay? That's all I have to say. And I ain't gonna go too far on it. I did have lyrics for Amy, okay? Real quick, let's get to it. It could be Amy Winehouse, like mother birthday or somebody birthday that's close to her. I don't know. But I don't know why this energy is coming out, but it's coming out. So you know who you are. If it's for you, if it is. If it's not, it's not. Okay, especially if you're trying to get into the music industry, I feel like you need to go the solo dolo way, period. Okay. But let me read these lyrics for you guys real quick. Okay, Back to Black by Amy Winehouse. It says, he left no time to regret, kept his dick wet, with his same old safe bet. Me and my high head and my tears dry, getting on without my guy. You went back to what you knew, so far removed from all that we went through. I tread a troubled track. My odds are still stacked. I go back to black. We said our goodbyes. I died 100 times. We said our goodbye with every word. Hold on. Shit, I just read what I wanted to read. My bad, y'all. We only said goodbye with words. I died 100 times. You go back to her, and I go back to us. I love you much. It's not enough. You love blow, and I love puff. And life is like a pipe, and I'm a teeny penny rolling up the walls inside. We only said goodbye with words. I died 100 times. You go back to her, and I go back to us. We only said goodbye with words. Do y'all know that song? We only said goodbye with words. I died 100 times. Yes, Virgo. So let's get into this reading, child. I gave my spiritual message for today, my channel message, whatever. You take it however you want to. Leave it if you don't want it. And baby, let's just go ahead and get into it. Okay. The other message that I was getting for you guys, that it hurts the worst at night, Virgo. Of course, we went into that PTSD and we talked about the wounded soldier. So of course, somebody here, of course, you can stay busy during the day. That's a message for yourself. And at nighttime, you feel all of the pain, right? Doesn't mean that you're not healed. When your body has been through trauma, when you have been through certain things, the pain is always there. It's what you do with the pain that creates the purpose, right, Virgo? It goes over so many people's head. I don't know why y'all energy go over people's head and then they want to run back. They want to double back. They want to track back. They want to tread back every single time. It don't make no sense. Okay. So whoever this is, though, when it comes to outside of your energy, Virgo, if you're not dealing with that, if you are healed and you just waiting for the right person, because you can be around people that, sometimes when you heal, it start attracting old wounds. It start attracting old people, just because people, when predators can tell when you actually healed and when you're not. Okay. And so, Virg, at the end of the day, it's up to you to say no, no thanks, or I got enough sense and enough game now to deal with it. It don't affect me no more. But sometimes you get around people, Virgo, who really experienced in the game, or who really, sent to throw you off your game, and they start slowly but surely trying to pick your bandages off, and before you know it, they done triggered you, and now you acting a fool. Does that mean you're not healed from it? Because there's a lot of healed people that wake up on Snapped every day. That's all I'm saying, Virgo. We real with ours, ain't we? Let's get into it. Somebody here losing a lot of sleep, Virgo. They can stay busy all they want to. They trying to stay busy. Busy as a bee. I'm telling you. Okay? Busy as a bee. I'm telling you. Trying to keep it going all day long. But as soon as they get in that bed, Virgo, the only thing that's in their head is you and how one of a kind you are. You and all 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10 of your personalities. Okay? You're a dime for sure. Okay? One in a dozen. One in a dozen, Virgo. I ain't mad at it. And that's why you need to quit being mad about who you are. A lot of people that try to leave you quickly, Virgo, is because they know they can't play that game on you. They know it. They know that you pay enough attention. You might come in a little small, insecure, a little hesitant, a little unsure. But when it all come down to it, man, they know that you solid like a rock. You stable. You're secure. That little BS game don't work on you. They can't be the predator with you. It's way too many of you, for them to just come be on you. So if they just coming over here to get you, and there's 100 other elks over here on the field, then Virgo, you know what time it is. I died 100 times or more. Yeah, it is what it is. What Jocelyn say? You can be born again. Be born again. Be born again. Yeah, for real, for real. Brady, get out of my toilet. And still be divine. Still know what time it is, Virgo. So this person, they having a hard time sleeping because they know that you brought realness. You brought pureness. Excuse me, y'all. Pureness to their life, male or female, okay? And they did a lot to you, Virgo. They took you through a lot that they didn't have no business drowning you, taking you down. You over here just playing and splashing in the water, in the ocean, minding your business, doing your best life, and here they came, just shop. Had no business. Rogue. That's what I'm getting. Somebody went rogue here, Virgo. Something is rogue here. Something is not right. Something is broken. But Virgo, it came straight to you for a reason. I'm telling you that. Okay, you understand the rogue. They saying that something is rogue, but it's at your door for a reason, Virg. I can't make this up. I don't know where the reading is going, but God said at the right place, at the right time, your time to shine. You built for something. You got tactics for something. You have strategy for something here, Virgo. It's going over people's head. And it's only because you're going places. See, anybody can have intuition, but intuition without experience is just a game. It's just an assumption. Intuition and it never comes to fruit, then what is that? Because what a lot of people will do, Virgo, is my intuition said that you was going to be A, B, and C. But your intuition told you never to even deal with this person at all. So now when your car fucked up and then you went over here and still dealt with Buddy and you just ignored the whole sign that intuition told you not to go deal with Buddy. You ignored that whole sign. Then you went and dealt with Buddy. Your car got messed up. And now, you still laid down with Buddy again, even though your car messed up and Buddy didn't even help you get your car fixed. Then now all of a sudden, after 5, 6 times that didn't happen, your intuition is telling you that Buddy is a bad person. Now that you didn't met you another Buddy, you didn't met Buddy number 2, you still be thinking about what Buddy number 1 do. You just so happen to see that Buddy number 1 over here, they car didn't broke down, and your intuition telling you, oh yeah, the karma told me. Intuition, well, where the fuck is some of these folks' intuition leading them? And I'm just asking, because I'm just sick of it. Like, your intuition didn't click in before you got to that point. Because a lot of folks, Virgo, they intuition click in on day one and they get the hollering shit out and people be like, you're so fucking crazy. And then it takes 7 months and 2 years and 22 days to manifest and everybody want to, Virgo, god dang, you was right though, big bro. Like Virgo, man, dog, Virgo. Then you got the predators that come around and they don't never tell you was right, do they, Virgo? They don't never mention it. Not one bit you were right. They just come around a broke down, depressed mess. But Virgo, Lord forbid you be depressed. Lord forbid you be busy. Lord forbid, Virgo. Lord forbid you don't come running after the same people that tried to squash you. I don't try to make it up. I wanted these readings to really be lovey-dovey, and they are lovey-dovey when I really look at the brighter side of the picture. But the energy is that, Virgo, we're not going to get to the brighter side of the picture until you guys start seeing the brighter side of the picture and saying F the other side. I could be depressed and still see things good. That's when you know when you're chosen, because depression come with trying to make the best of it, but I ain't going up out of my comfort zone to make the best of it. I can go, you can take me to a rock star lifestyle, the best. We're flying all overseas, and depression will still hit a person the same, to where I'm not happy here. I still go back into that. You laughing, but you're not there. You're at home, but there's no one home. I feel like, Virgo, it's okay. It is okay, and it's going to be okay. And whoever telling you that you can't have these moments, you can't live this way freely, fuck them. Fuck them. Fuck them. You could be 100 different people every other day, and I'm still rocking with you. And I don't get a dime from it because I don't know you. You could be one of the greatest people in America. I don't know who you are, and I'm rocking with you like I know you. I'm telling you it's okay. You're going to make a way. You're going to assimilate, and you're beautiful through it. You look good. You look good doing it, my love. Yeah, so you got to be, you got to be aware that there are people out here that's trying to take what you have. There's people out here that know that you don't see yourself for who you are. There's people out here that do see you for who you are, and you ain't got to worry about a thing. They don't mind being the snake. I'll be the snake if I got to protect that. I'll be the snake. You can start black, but I'm going to make sure that you get to that color. If I got to do that for you, Virgo, you got people out here that's looking at you, that believe in you, that want to see you for something better than what you see yourself is, and they don't mind looking ugly. As long as you keep it moving and doing what you're doing, they gonna make sure that you get to where you're going. And it might hurt. Don't nobody like to be sucked up and suffocated and stuck and feeling like the snake always on you, the devil always on you. But God said, you rather be this than this. You rather be this than this. Because I can keep you here. Or you can flow and we can go. We can make it happen. Because it can't break you. If I already created you with the breaks, I already created you with the cracks. Man, Virg, don't get me on the level. I'm telling y'all. A lot of y'all going to beautiful places. They can mimic me all day. They can mimic me all day. They better be prepared for the road that I had to travel to get here, man. This ain't no easy peasy cover girl thing I get up here and do. If you didn't rock with me 100%, you got to get up out of here. Sorry, friend. I done told you this like 3 times, Mr. Randon Jones. You can't come back on my channel. Out of here, buddy. You pick a side, you stay on that side. And I got love for everybody in my heart, but I don't go with followers and people who follow mess. Stay up off my page, please. You're not welcome here. I've given you nothing but love and kudos and thumbs up. This the 3rd, 4th time I done told you don't come back on my page. Pick you another Virgo channel. Thank you. When it comes to this little lover though, Virgo, let's get to it. Y'all be thinking I be being mean, but you gotta have boundaries. You can't let people play with your head and not expect to be played with. You get what I'm saying? I'm not no person you can pick and choose. My energy I don't flip flop. I'll talk noise to you today and we go to jail together tomorrow. Straight up. Thank you. Thank you, Mr. Dread Mega. Shout out to all my real ride riders, real supporters, okay? But a lot of these folks come around you, Virgo, they look innocent, they play innocent, and they come around to get you to doubt your purpose. And that's the people that you have to, stop being around. You got people that come around you and they want to see you do better, and they shake up how you feel. They start telling you the truth. Those are the people you want around. You got other people that come around you, Virgo, and they ain't doing none of that. It's a good time and it's all on them. You got to learn how to accept that. Because you got people out here that do want to take care of you and that do want to see you win. And they not asking for anything. It's because they see what you've been through. They know what you've been through. But they would have never known if you never told them. A lot of you guys just got that look in your eyes. You got the bedroom eyes. You got them puppy dog eyes. You can have beautiful eyes and all. But you look in somebody's eyes and you can tell, man, you done been through some things. You hear how a person talk. You can tell they done been through some things. It's some people that know how to mimic it and imitate it very well. But it's other people, baby, they don't have to say a word and you just see it all over them, and they're very quiet and mysterious, and then when they get to talking, you like, damn, that shit makes so much sense. And when you a real one and you chosen and you hear a person start talking about it and it's the truth and you see it in them, man, you like, all you want to do is hear about it. All you want to do is listen so we can change it. All you want to do is get them outside. All you want to do is show them something different. But see, a lot of people rather take advantage of it. And Virgo, those of you guys that have really been fighting, not just for yourself, but for other people, just to simply be loved or to have love. When I tell you that you're about to be blessed beyond reason in your season, in this season, you about to be blessed for no reason in this season, in a season you don't even think is yours. You think it's coming around your birthday. You think it come around Christmas. God said, I'm gonna bless you out of nowhere. It's like finding a bag full of $20,000 just walking down the street out of nowhere, and it's yours. And these folks be so mad. They so mad, Virgo. They want you to listen to what they've been through. They want to play the same emotional love song I got all day. Okay, but when it comes to your sense and tragedy, you see it's in the reverse, right, Bird? They don't have no empathy for it. They want you to have it for them. They don't have none for you. Then when you get focused on your money or you give them that energy, hey, we don't care about your shit. Let me teach you how to get a bag. Now all of a sudden, jealousy. That's these water signs, Pisces, Cancer, Scorpio. The fire signs can't do nothing with you because they just going to tell you keep going outside. Start masturbating, Virgo. While they stalking people IG. While they posting pictures on IG and want everybody to see. This the advice that they giving you. That's how you heal, Virgo. Okay, then you got Capricorns and Tauruses who really done been through some shit, but they'll hide and lie. That's why we don't fuck with Capricorn and Taurus. I don't give a fuck what they say. Virgo and Capricorn don't fuck with each other. Taurus and Capricorn, and Virgo and Taurus don't fuck with each other. We didn't gave it a try, and if you new to the rodeo, congratulations. But you'll get there. You'll see these motherfuckers live in lies. Capricorn and Taurus. Virgo don't. That's why we don't get along. That's why you'll never see the energy. This the only one out of all the signs you don't see the energies operating in collective together. But it's respected because they get their own equal give and take in their own way. We don't focus on each other. So at the same time, it's a good thing. We don't focus on each other. And the ones that do focus on each other, baby, you got that motherfucking Scorpio, and what's the opposite of a Capricorn? A Libra? Yeah, I don't know what it is, but go on, get on. We don't care. The ones that really understand what it is, yeah, we frustrated about this, not about this. We're frustrated about this, not about this. We frustrated about this, not about this. You get what I'm saying? Like, these folks don't get it. You could tell them and tell them and tell them and tell them and tell them. They ain't gonna get it until they go through it themselves. Experience is the greatest teacher. They could have a degree and they could fuck $500,000 niggas. Okay, at the end of the day, it is what it is. Message of concern. You gonna give it to them right every single time. Just because you privileged, you can't be depressed. Just because you rich and somebody comes steal from you, you can't be mad, huh? You can't be mad because you got money. You should be mad if somebody steal from you, huh? Virgo, make it make sense. So, yeah, during the day, they stay real busy with that high honor. But at nighttime, we know what they doing. At nighttime, we know exactly what they doing. They can stay busy during the day going on them dates. But at nighttime, we know what they thinking about. At nighttime, we know what they going through. At nighttime, we know they staying up all night. At nighttime, we know they trying to plot and scheme and send checks off to keep it operating and going. But Virgo, what you doing? Expecting it, sitting on your lazy ass depressed, right? Yeah, you knew what time the train was coming. You know what the real journey is. It's a long one for them, but a short one for you because you make a decision to get off the train. Your fate is in your own hands. You rather be working like a dog than be slaved by anybody. You get what I'm saying? Dog in the streets to be slaved by any master. A lot of people don't even know what their master is. It's the screen. It's the car that they drive. It's the clothes they choose to go put on. It's the men they choose to go chase after. It's the house they choose to go buy. It's the designer clothes and the gifts and the money that they gotta have in order to have love. A lot of these people don't even know what the master is. See, those that's been broke down before, those that don't care, we can get it all and still wear the same clothes every day. Because, baby, I'm not Kim K. I ain't getting paid to show y'all my clothes. Talk them to sleep. Talk them to la 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 baby to the treetop. Yeah, rock them to sleep, rah. Rock them to sleep, rah. Talk them to death, rah. Crazy talking to myself. Yeah, Virgo, we talk to ourselves, don't we? We get along with every single last voice in our mind. We give it time. We understand it, don't we? That's what make us cold. But that's what they wanted, though. They don't even understand who master is. They don't understand who's whipping. And you got to be whipping. I got to get me the latest 2024 every year. I got to get the latest iPhone. I'm in the, baby, yeah, because, my house. And yeah. Get the stuttering after it all. After they wake up at nighttime when they see them bills hitting. After you didn't really fall and gave it your all and you can't even send your kids out to college. But you living in the $1 million house. You living the $1 million dream. Back to black though, right? I ain't talking about a skin color. That's why I said it go over their head every time. Didn't nobody tell y'all to go do all that? Didn't nobody tell you had to be in the latest bin to create a trend? Nobody told you that. You seen somebody else do it and you chased that dream. Now when you see somebody doing something different and you think like, oh, they fell off. That person really ain't fell off nowhere. They know how to make a decision that you weren't able to make because you chasing something else. They know when to cut back on the prices. They know when to stop about to motherfucking trample down. All people got to do is start looking around, paying attention to their environment, to the shelter, then they'll see everything for what it is. They don't want to see that, Virgo. They thought they could get away with it. Somebody having a hard time resting at night because they know Judgment Day is here. And that's a fool when you more afraid of what people gonna say about you than what God gonna say about you. Yeah, it's better to be a worker. Okay, Virgo? Better to be the worker bee or somebody who understands the worker bee. And that's what's really good about y'all because God puts you in a position to experience every level. So you always coming in humble. Humble don't mean that I got to pretend like I'm not the CEO. I'm not the boss. I'm not the person that I said that I am. Humble means that I'm able to still come down to your understanding. Listen to what you say. Have forgiveness. Have just some type of certain compassion. You get what I'm saying? Empathy or just anything. It's like humble is not what people think. Humble is caring about the next person as though I would care for my child and myself. The most narcissistic people will tell you to be humble. Sit down. Be humble. Most crazy people know how to hide they crazy. They don't come off just being crazy. A lot of people be like, oh, you crazy. Gotta run, gotta go. So a lot of folks that really just have become master manipulators, people that know how to pull the strings, know how to paint images and paint pictures of people. and they can't run this game on somebody mature. And see, sometimes you look mature, you got the gray hair and all that, but look at that face though. Okay, the hair don't have nothing to do with it. You can be young, you just been through some things. You wise. You're a wise one. So the game don't work on you. They'll think about you forever. So they stay busy during the day creating the picture, but at nighttime they have a very hard time. They have a very hard time sleeping. And see, a lot of people be wanting me to tell them the details. Who's the person, Rob? They panties get wet. They little thing getting hard. Who's the person? Oh my gosh, I love to hear. See, when you've been through enough, you don't even know who the person is. All you know is that, yep, that's a fact that happened to me and whoever and whatever. Good. You really don't even need to hear. That's the shit you don't need to hear about. But we ain't never done talking about it. We don't need to hear about the karma they gonna get. We ain't worried about the karma they gonna get. Because, baby, it's just a word until we see it happening. And when we do happen and you goddamn guaranteed, healed and all, we going to talk about it. Did you hear about Bobby Joe? Girl, yeah. Okay, girl, I'm going to call you back, bitch. We'll talk later. Bye. That's how Virgos get down, though. They can't understand you, Virg. They can't fuck with you, Virg. They envy of you, Virg. They envy because they trapped. They want you to be trapped so bad. You're not. They salty. They salt because they keep throwing salt on your game. But, baby, that salt don't touch you. It just goes into the dirt because you're an earth sign. But let me tell you, they waking up. And as they waking up, they paranoid. That's why they can't sleep at night. So when they wake up all day, they got to keep their eye on that one little thing all day long. They got 100,000 things to do before they come look at this same one old thing from that same one old eye. And how they staying up with one eye open every night. Can't get no sleep thinking about this legal battle. And some of you guys, it's a spiritual battle that they're going through. Because like I said, that enviness. That enviness. And Virgo, what you doing? Glowing up? You got time today. And that's what the spirit saying. We got time today for this envious shit, for this two-faced shit, for this little petty shit that they do. You don't have time for it no more. It's dead, all right. Something is dying, all right. Something is over, all right. It's that shit. They thought you would never find shelter, Virgo. If they scare you. We ain't scared of all of that. We not. We gonna go stressed out, tired, depleted, depressed. So Virgo still gonna keep going. You tie them up all you want to. A Virgo still gonna keep going. You can cut ties with them all you want to. A Virgo still gonna keep going. I mean, they just ain't gonna get it until they see it. And now they see it. And now this is what they doing at nighttime. They can't sleep. They can't sleep. They want to hear about you. They want to talk about you. They want to know what you got going. Some of you guys on the love side of this, Virgo, somebody here that want to be with you, child. I wouldn't even, when they do come back, I'm really starting to tell you, Virgo, forgive them and forget. Forgive them. You ain't got to forget them, but forgive them, Virgo. But forget the idea of being with that person because they waited way too long. Way too long. Everyone knows I'm in over my head. Over my head. It's 8 seconds left to overtime. She's on your mind. She's on your mind. Everyone knows. They knew it, including you. And they watch you drown. They watch you be exhausted. They let you go through something over pride and ego. They don't get another chance with you. Period. They two-faced. It only works for them if you for them. If it works for them, like, nah. It only works for them if it works out for them. They're a backstabber, a liar, a cheater, whatever. At the end of the day, on to the next one because you're going to be thrilling up somebody else's life or something is coming to thrill you. And I don't care how they look at it. Oh, you making another bad decision. Oh, you got another, oh, this, oh, that. Virgo, if they don't know about it, all they doing is assuming and talking about it. Let them talk. Let them talk. Let them talk. Let them talk. Because a lot of them doing the same shit you doing plus worse. Okay? Let them talk. They don't know what the possibilities are. And if you keep letting them talk you to death and stopping you, you're not going to get love, baby. I'll let them talk themselves to death while you chase life, your dreams, and these possibilities that's waiting for you. It's okay to be depressed and still say yes. That's what God say. It's okay to be depressed and still go out and have a good time. You never know what he gonna do, okay? But whoever this is that wants you to go to the beach worrying, go out partying worrying, going out meeting new people worrying, baby, no, every night is YOLO, the time of your life. and live it like that, because you don't know what tomorrow is, and you keep dealing with these people that think that tomorrow they have a chance to come and tell you they love you. Virgo, no, when you start living for you, Virgo, it's over with. They about to have to sign these prenups. It's new contract season. It's a new contract season, and guess what, Virgo? You didn't learn enough to know what to put in your contract, and you didn't did enough to get a hell of a lawyer. And some of you guys is God that's coming in. Some of you guys is God that's about to come and design your life. Some of you guys is God that caused this traumatic ending and this death. And I'm telling you, Virgo, you might not feel sad. You might not cry about it. You might find out that you've been dancing with a stranger. But when I tell you the wounded warrior that's coming home, and then you going to keep it moving, you learning what you need to, and then you gonna keep it moving. Ain't nothing wrong with the wounded warrior going home to face what it is, because there's a lot of wounded warriors that can't even go face their kids and their family. You get what I'm saying? There's a lot of dogs out here that they ain't even getting no badges. They just choose to be a dog. They just choose, yeah. A lot of men out here that have these relationship problems with their fathers. Relationship trauma with their fathers, and they talk about women. But let's talk about y'all daddy and how he made you feel like you wasn't good enough. So that's why you take that trauma off on women. But you still baby your mother like she your wife. We ain't going to talk about it today. But behind closed doors, there's a lot of things that men have been through that they refuse to talk about. And that is what's causing this generational curse throughout our community. And it's a lot of women that run behind these type of men and make them feel like they something, because these be the same type of men that don't feel nothing. So of course he gonna go build an empire. Of course he got a Ferrari. Of course he done did something. He don't give a F about nothing but this pain and proving something to a daddy that ain't there, that don't exist, or that don't want them, or that's still doing what they do. I ain't talking down on men, but they love to talk about a woman and the dang daddy. But what about the man that stuck his little dick inside of that woman? What about the man that said, I got a crazy baby mama, but I'm still raise my kid? Not the man that says, well, I'm not going to raise my kid, she crazy. And the wife be like, yeah, that bitch is so fucking crazy. Oh my gosh. Yeah. She crazy. Then why you don't have a kid with your new wife? Me and Nick would like to know. Because a lot of these folks, let me tell you, when it's easier for them, Virgo, they going to take that route. Fool, Virgo, why you guys go through depression? Because you really are a money magician. You get it naturally. It's a part of it. It comes with the earth sign trait. Right, Virg? So it'd be crazy because you attract wealth, you are wealth, you know how to get wealth, okay? But a lot of you guys put family first. And then you go get married to somebody who's a predator. Not this time, Virgo. You can be mad at Raw all you want to, but we speaking the truth. If it's not for them, it's the people that's getting mad that's clicking out. A lot of us, Virgo, we tell these people don't do that. We tell them, don't go do that. They go do it anyway. And as soon as little Timmy want to think about getting a divorce, he want to call you, don't he, Virg? As soon as little Timmy get in the gym, in the jam, they want to call you, don't they, Virg? And when you live in your life, they got the nerve to make you feel bad about it. That's how we know who built for it and who not. They click out as soon as you tell them the truth, Virgo. But when that truth hit them, they want you to dial in. It's giving star 67, don, don, don. Yeah, you're going to have to call block, buddy. You're going to have to use that corner change, because that's what they treated you as, Virgo. Now that you got the key, now that you had the advantage, now that the ball is in your court, they like, use caution. Wait, Virgo. Think about it. Think about it. Think about it, Virgo. There's nothing to think about, buddy. Okay, all we can think about is, look, I thank God we didn't give up on ourselves. And thank God for the people who never give up on you, Virgo. That's the reading that I have for you guys today. I feel like I can come back and do a love reading, but I wanted to do the love readings with y'all, but y'all energy was pulling me somewhere else. I mean, it's just is what it is. Okay, for those of you guys that are in good love situations and you want to know what your love life looking like, how boo-boo feel about you, okay, we can tap in and see that real quick. Because I feel like a lot of you guys, you got to understand about this, this healing thing. You need to understand that when you heal, you're going to have people wanting to come back. You're going to have to let it go. You also need to understand saying no and keeping your finances to yourself. So you can be in these, loving situations. But Virgo, I ain't going to lie to y'all. Some of y'all may be choosing to be solo dolo. Some of y'all may be choosing like, hold on, I need to see who you are before I just say that I want to be in a relationship with you or I want to commit to you. And there's nothing wrong with that. Okay? Some of y'all could be noticing that people keep on bringing the same energy out of you, and it may be because of this. Because anybody that's for you, Virgo, you shouldn't even have time to be thinking about who they with, what they doing, baby. You should be somewhere in La La Land. Okay? You should be over here just feeling, oh my gosh. Like, you need a man that come around, a bitch come knock on your door, you're not going to believe that man cheating. Okay? That's the type you need. Okay, so it says this could be the day you stop doing that self-destructive thing you do. What's the first thing you think of when you read that self-destructive thing you do? There it is. Now imagine, what it would be like to stop doing that thing, like right now. Think of who you could ask for help, because if you could have stopped on your own, you probably would have already now. Now call that person and ask for help. You can even make up a safe word like bananas, text because no one calls anymore, and emoji because emojis are more effective than words. So if you're going through, addiction, whatever this is, child, don't be afraid. Don't be ashamed. Say what you say. Go to rehab. I'm hearing that song. My mama wanna send me to rehab, and I say no, no, no. Okay. It says shit you don't have time for, and I feel like somebody don't need to go to rehab. Somebody here is a liar. And that's why you ain't playing that game and don't want to play with them no more. I'm seeing what it is, Virg. Don't worry. We on it. And the law gonna see it too. And God sees all. It says shit you don't have time for, other people's shit, crazy shit, bullshit, stupid shit, fake shit, shit that has nothing to do with you. How you want to send somebody to rehab, but you ain't got time for none of that shit? You just gonna send them to rehab? Good luck on them getting any better. Okay, it says once you drop that kind of bullshitty shit, you'll have a whole lot more hours in the day to do some awesome shit. Find shit to do that vibes with your soul. Shit that has no negative consequence. Shit that makes you say, oh hell yeah. And maybe even do some shit that benefits the world in some way. You'll have time for the fuck yeah shit. So yeah, Virgo, God is making a season for you having time for what you have time for what's good for you. And if you don't know what's good for you and you still think about everybody else, baby, yeah, you're going to be stuck in this season. You're going to be lost. Okay, but for all the wounded warriors, we ain't too proud to go home. We ain't too proud to beg, because at the end of the day, we know Papa was a rolling stone. Okay. And wherever birds lay they hat is they home. And when they die, okay, when the Virgo dies, it's over. This is what it is. This is what I have to say. Beautiful blessings to my big Virgs. This is the elite message. Thank you guys for the super chat. I appreciate that. Don't forget to hit that thumbs up for your girl. I will see you guys next time. Virgo, I love you. Bye-bye.